Right, so that was the Lok Sabha proceedings. It has been adjourned till 2 p.m. Remember that we saw K.C. Venugopal state that the opposition is wanting the resignation of Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan over the NEET issue. We had the Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiran Rijiju also in fact state that the government is ready for a discussion on NEET. However, they do want guidelines, they do want rules as per which, a standard as per which the discussion can take place. How much time should be given to this discussion, on what date should the discussion take place. So, that is what the government is seeking. They are ready for a debate on the NEET issue. However, we also heard a statement from Akhilesh Yadav, who said that we can keep asking for resignations, but what matters right now is the treatment of the students who are out on protest, and he is in fact seeking a statement from the Prime Minister on this entire issue. So, these were the highlights of what happened at the Lok Sabha currently. And remember that this continues as the Lok Sabha has been now adjourned till 2 p.m. So, the speaker heard all the parties, their responses. I beg your pardon. In fact, the government is saying that they do want a discussion. They are ready for a discussion on NEET UG paper leak issue. They, however, want a structure to the debate. They want to know what all is to be discussed, how much time is to be allotted, because obviously the time of the parliament is very precious and they need to allocate various time to various debates that are being held. The opposition continues its demand for the resignation of Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan. And we had one of the opposition leaders, Akhilesh Yadav, come and state that they are seeking in fact a statement from the Prime Minister on this issue. So, this is the latest that we are getting for you. It's been adjourned till 2 p.m. This comes amid the ongoing protest at Jantar Mantar that continues to go on in the national capital. Let me go across to my colleague Yash Ahuja, who joins us on the broadcast as well for more on this. Yash, obviously we are seeing repeated adjournment motions. The opposition has refused to back down from its demands of resignation of the education minister. However, the government is stating that they are ready for a discussion on this. They just need some structure to this demand.
Very rightly pointed out, Shivani. The 12 p.m. Lok Sabha debate began with K.C. Venugopal demanding Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan's resignation. He said that without Dharmendra Pradhan's resignation, the debate cannot be held. We cannot follow up on the debate until and unless our demands are met. On that, Kiran Rijiju, the Union Minister for Parliamentary Affairs, replied that the government is ready to discuss NEET paper leak, and he also cleared out that since day 2, the government have said that for discussion they need to prepare a roster, they need to prepare date, time, and the rules after discussing from floor leaders of the opposition. So a meeting of floor leaders of the of all party is expected anytime soon. We'll get to know when the debate on NEET happens in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. But the big news is that the government has clarified that they are ready to hold a debate on NEET paper leak case, in which Akhilesh Yadav, after Kiran Rijiju replied to K.C. Venugopal, Akhilesh Yadav entered the debate and he said that this is not an issue of any opposition or any ruling party. This is an issue for all of the students. If students are not heard, they will come down on streets. He questioned that students were beaten brutally. They were they were lathi charged upon by the police, and he questioned that if PM, if the Prime Minister can speak about youth while he is on tours, why can't he speak about that in the Parliament? He also questioned of tearing clothes of certain protesters. He also questioned that that facet. To which Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla replied that the government is ready to have a discussion, and he also clarified very coherently. He said that discussions cannot happen while they were shouting and creating ruckus in the gallery. He said the discussion will happen when you are seated on your seats. It will happen in a cordial manner, like all discussions in Lok Sabha have been happening. He further said that the government is ready, but your internal disputes, highlighting what Aam Aadmi Party has been saying to Congress and what Congress has been saying, replying in that back and forth. He said that your differences cannot be resolved through here, and in the end he adjourned the Lok Sabha till 2 p.m. This is the second adjournment that we have seen in just today. The first one happened when Lok Sabha was immediately adjourned at 11 a.m. Pardon me, after the ruckus that was caused by opposition parties, again demanding resignation of Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan. Back to you.